This is basically an antiques, art collectibles, one-of-a-kind market. It's actually run by Fairfax Parents and Friends Foundation, which is an extension from Fairfax High School. They're the liaison, kind of like the PTA, between the school and fundraising activities and the community. Basically how this works is we have most of these spaces paid for ahead of time by permanent vendors, which means they already have their space. It's their regular space. They pay for it ahead of time. And during the week we book, you know, bits and pieces of new vendors to get new merchandise in. We make sure it's not clothing or jewelry. As soon as that's done, we come here, you know, everyone gets in their booths, and we go ahead and take the standby vendors. You go one by one, and every space that has either been canceled out of, or, you know, people aren't showing up, or it's just plain empty, we give those spaces to the standby vendors one by one in the morning to make sure the market stays full. I think this is a really special place because there's not many places left in Los Angeles with the kind of, it's kind of like a community feel, you know? These vendors, some of them don't sell a thing all day, but they'll still come up to me at the end of the day and say thank you. And I'll be like, why? It's like, I had the best time today. This is the funnest market. The people are so nice. You just don't get that anymore anywhere in LA. And, you know, for me, that makes me happy, you know, because this is kind of a little, you know, hole in the wall, if you will, you know, like to come and feel that community experience. We don't have a lot of that in Los Angeles anymore, I feel. You know, it's hard to get the real thing. So, you know, you watch the kids work and you see them work hard, and you're watching them go to school, because I see a lot of these guys during the week and I see them at band practice, and so it's cool to see them in the market working. We're not just giving them money, they're actually working for the money. It's a very reasonable, you know, system they have worked out with the way the students from the high school come to work for the money that, you know, we end up donating or giving to the school. That's pretty special in itself, to see the kids and how happy they are and they all get along, and it's kind of their turf. So it's, you know, that's a neat feeling for me, you know, as a manager. There's so much that I love about this market. Sustainability. I love the fact that we have, you know, a really cool place to come that's not, you know, 50 bucks. You know, this isn't the mall, you're outdoors, you know, it's a wonderful experience. You can bring your dog if you want. You know, you can barter for $5 for a dress. Where else, you know, where else can you do that? You know, and it's good, it's stylish, and it's sustainable. This is a very sustainable type of market. You know, reusables, a lot of our vendors are green, you know, they're kind of, it's kind of an underground network of just this great merchandise that's actually pretty environmental, believe it or not. What happened with the recession is attendance goes down for retail, but then it goes up if you're a certain kind of retail. So that's what happened with us. Overall, we've seen pretty much like a 10 to 15% increase in attendance. Some of the vendors have left, but not a lot. You know, only I'd say about 5 to 10, you know, have left because of the recession. The main concern is, although the attendance is here, are they buying? That is what I think I've seen the biggest difference in. Because a lot of people come, but I'm noticing that, and I ask vendors all the time, you know, what are you noticing, you know, in terms of people's behaviors? I said there's a lot of people here, but they just don't buy, and I think that people are looking a lot more. They want to know that their money's being spent in the right way, in the best way. They're getting the most for their money. So they're holding off a little bit, you know, in my opinion. That's what I've seen. Yeah. But attendance-wise, we've been strong. We've been really strong. You know, I think this market really offers a really good place, kind of an alternate place to go, you know, for entertainment, because it's a highly amusing market. And for $2, you know, what better deal is that? And it's local, this is a community market, so, you know, in terms of what we contribute to the community, you know, as a whole, I just think this is a very positive place. You know, we offer very positive things to the community. We're trying to, you know, be a role model for different ideas, you know, instead of the corporate mentality of, you know, let's make as much money as we can and that's where it ends. You know, we put a lot of thought into this, and we think about like how
Mm-hmm.
the kids are, balancing their work, or are they learning what they need to, and where is this money going? Which club is it going to? How can we get the student clubs involved in the market? And we actually think of those types of aspects when we work here. So that's why I like it here, because it's special to me.